Guys, this EPL game this weekend was typical of EPL games. Let's start with Manchester United versus Tottenham. Remember my prediction? I said it could go any way, right? And United got it done at Old Trafford. Kudos to them. 2-0. First half was very cagey, especially in the initial stages. Nothing too special. But once Spurs went down to, 10 men, everything just turned around and changed. United controlled their territory, the tempo, they stayed very patient. Then they took their moments, a slow build up, keep calm, and take opportunity when it matters. Spurs never really recovered from that send off, It was just simple, clinical execution. Kudos to Carrick. 4 wins in a row. That dude that needs to barb his hair will finally start thinking, ha, will I finally barb my hair in the next game? Let's watch and see. Now for Arsenal Sunderland. 3-0 Arsenal. Exactly how you expect it, top of the table team to play against a side that is down the league table. We know Sunderland were, pretty up there in the initial stage of this season, but they've really declined somewhat towards like as the season progressed. They started noticing that this is not championship. They were shocking everybody at that initial stage, bro. They are now the ones being shocked. Arsenal totally dominated possession, and when the chances came, they took it. Victor Corcoran scored 2 goals. He even scored a goal while he was on the floor, falling down. And he had to do his, that celebration while on the floor. Kudos to them. Arsenal, they are in dreamland right now. Very composed, clinical finish. Just Ateta, kudos to you. That was a professional display as a title challenger. So, moving to Wolves versus Chelsea, right? That one ended 1-3. Yes. And the highlight of the game was simply, cold Cole Palmer. I know some people are saying it was 2 penalties. Yeah, you go and score your penalty. If easy, go run out. Because this one was not, you know, it was not a spectacular, performance, but still on still, the win matters. Same thing I said for what's his name in Manchester United, Carrick. It's the same thing I'll see for Rosanio. He has just lost 2 games against Arsenal, one of the best teams in the world currently. Right? Let's keep banter aside right now. They are playing fantastically well. They are winning their games when it matters. When the pressure is too much, you understand? And for Wolves, they were punished by the Blues when the chances popped up. Wolves also got a goal back through Tolu Aroka. Tolu, I don't understand. Tolu will not score in how many matches when it comes to Chelsea. Now that time, he head go swell, say he won't score, and he's always scoring. Scored the, I think, is it Carabao Cup or FA Cup? Then now scored. Back to the hat-trick hero, right? He became the first player to score 3 hat-tricks in the first half. Anyways, let me know. Completely hype, Kopama, but he's gradually coming back to his best. Forget that he's just got an hat-trick and all that, but he was not really too fit. You could see it in his reaction, and yeah. And he also came out and he said it that he has been battling with fitness and all that. Liverpool versus Man City. This match was a roller coaster. This was a pure drama. Liverpool looked good going forward through a sensational free kick from Dominic Sabosla. Ha! So Sabosla later got red card, bro. But City just didn't panic, Bernardo Silva equalized late on. And then Haaland. Haaland coolly, slotted home a stoppage time penalty to win it. They no one give Arsenal breathing space. If Arsenal must win this thing, they must they cannot win it seamlessly. That's what they are trying to do. So City had a goal disallowed by VAR, and Sabosla, just like I mentioned, got sent off. But that late penalty was a real Premier League great. Scoreline 2-1 to City. And tell me why you will hear all this and you feel all this and you watch all this and say you don't like football. Who are you? Anyways, that's it for me. Make sure you like, share, support this young small boy that's trying to show his love for football, even if he really doesn't have like so much time on his hands. But the little time I have, I just make sure I try to my best to push out as much as I can. You understand? And I love you guys. I see your what do you call it? Your reactions. I see your comments, your likes, your share, every single thing, and I really appreciate. And for you, if you enjoy my content, do well to follow, subscribe, share, like, and comment. See you in the next one.